Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. One of the stories today, fresh off the bus, we've got a highly touted player making his AAA debut. All eyes will be on him as he takes the field. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Next up for the Cubs, number 13.
Number 13.
Up and in. Ball one. This one lifted to center field. McAfee. And that's that. We played 1 inning, no score. One gone, runner
Now
at first.
batting,
Digging in
number
for the
13.
Cubs, number 13.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
That's a ball.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
And a base hit. Round second headed for third. And here comes the runner. Relay throw. But it's offline. The run will score. And a 2-1 ball game now. And he announces his arrival at AAA with extra bases. What a moment for him. 2 outs and a runner at first. The first baseman will hit next. 1 for 2. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Rolled over that one to the pull side. The defense couldn't make a play, but that swing was definitely out in front. This next at bat looms very large. On the ground, 2 ball. They get 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. The first baseman, the next to hit. Swing and a drive.
Get over.
It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. 9th inning. The first baseman, number 13, was solid in his AAA debut. He had some really nice at-bats. The first baseman, number 13, fresh off his first career AAA hit. With that milestone checked off, he'll look to carry that confidence into today. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. The designated hitter digs in now. He had a fantastic day at the plate in his AAA debut. Let's see if he can continue to impress in this one. Out to short, we're Baez. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. An inning in the books tonight. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer.
Nice rip, big dog.
And that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. 1 for 2.
Going better up there. Here we go.
Liner to center. 2 down. One down. The designated hitter now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 2. That's a ball.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. The pitcher, number 13, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And towing the slab, number 13. He has been very stingy. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Noelvi Marte leading things off and takes a strike.
Inside, ball one.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, stays alive. That one missed. That one misses. Got him swinging. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the center fielder, Quincy McAfee. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. That one finds the zone. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2, here's the pitch. Struck out swinging. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for him in this one. Now a chance for Will Benson. Swing and a foul straight back. Left-handed batter waiting. He swings and fouls one off. It's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Got the batter looking for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Midway in the first, no score. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up for the Cubs, number 13. In the air to the right, this one carrying. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. From sunken courtyards to flying buttresses, AC Hines Architecture can help with all your building needs. Use promo code HOLLY for 10% off your first project with them. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Puts this one in the air down the line.
I got it.
And there's 1 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. So digging in, Austin Hendrick. That one clips the outside corner. On the ground to first, collects. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Callahan. 2 hits in last night's game.
Yeah. 0-1.
No score here in the second inning. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets them down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no. We're back here at the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Louisville,
We move on to the
left
third
fielder,
inning.
Blake
Stepping to the plate for Louisville,
Dunn.
Blake Dunn.
Aye. 0-1.
A swing and a miss.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. One away on the drop third strike.
Batting eighth,
Stepping in, the
shortstop,
switch hitting
Edwin
shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Arroyo goes 5'11", just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2021.
1-1.
On the ground, Triantos. Throw to first
He's
in
out.
time. And here's the catcher, Michael Troutwine. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. And goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Welcome back to Des Moines. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Ball one
Ball
there.
1.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Battling here, fouls it away. He hits a fly to center. Franklin settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Quincy McAfee. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. To the right side. Whips it to first. And 2 away now. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Benson.
Grounder to second. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They're set down in order. Welcome back. The Cubs at the dish in the
Leading
bottom of
up
the fourth.
for the Cubs, the designated hitter, number 13.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. It's carrying. Out number 1 on the ground.
Now batting, catcher, Moises.
On to the next inning, and now the first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Edwin Rios.
Ball. Hey! 1-1.
And now 1-2. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing
strikes.
dropped like it was filled with iron, and there was a magnet in front of home plate. 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth.
The batter, the designated
So
hitter,
up next, Austin Hendrick. 0 for 1.
Hendrick.
Grounded out the first time around.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a fly to center. Franklin. 2 down. Next up, Tyler Callahan. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Counts 1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Late swing, fouled to the left. And the 1-1. Line drive for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Blake Dunn will hit next. 0 for 1. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle
Ball.
net. Pretty far inside and
One
gets
ball,
out of the
2
way.
strikes, the count.
That'll back him up a bit. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curve. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in for the bats, Edwin Arroyo. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And the strike zone swells in size. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. That's an
0-2.
outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, got him. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Troutwine
Nope,
takes a
that's a
ball,
ball.
standing in for the second time. Grounds this one to short. Into the outfield, base hit. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Edge of the zone for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Gets him looking. And now 2 gone. And he got turned into a pair of shoes at the plate on that curveball. He was locked up.
McAfee.
Quincy McAfee getting ready to hit. McAfee measures 5'10", 185 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. The bats, with the tying run aboard at first. Out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. So another good inning on the mound, 6 shutout innings so far. Iowa with the lead, 1-0. Digging in for the Cubs, number 13.
Number 13.
Hey, nice drive. That a boy.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Top of the 7th here. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Will Benson.
Ball.
Out to center. Franklin on the way over. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Edwin Rios.
Yeah.
A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. And that one fouled off. The bats trailing by 2 here in the top half of the 7th. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings over the splitter, and that's strike 3.
The batter,
Austin
the
Hendrick,
hitter,
the next to hit.
Austin Hendrick.
Ball 1.
Fouled off to the right. Sliced hard, but foul. 1-2 now.
1-1-1.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop, and they come away without an out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Callahan in the box again, takes a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The bats with the tying run at the dish. And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. That one just missing inside. What a take with 2 strikes. That one misses. 3-2 now. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Still a full count after the foul ball. Hendrick, the runner at first with 2 out. This one in the air, center field.
Got it.
And that's the end of the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They're still down 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for your
back,
Iowa
and a
Cubs.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Phil Bickford. Very effective this year. Just about every outing has been solid. This one is labeled. Sails towards the corner. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
We need you. Let's go.
The 2-2. And a base hit right there. He's in there. The winning run just 90 feet away with 2 out. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa,
Now
number 13.
Number 13.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
That one misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. Just
That's ball
missed.
2.
Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Pitch
Ball
misses.
3.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
The crowd is really amping it up as he's on the verge of walking in a critical run. There's a strike. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Bashes this one to deep left center.
Get out of here.
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Headed for the plate. Here's the relay to the plate, and the Cubs walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. I love the mental toughness these guys showed. They fell behind in the top of the inning, but they didn't panic. They came together, and they pulled off the comeback, walk-off win. Great job. Your final score in this game. The first baseman, number 13, delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Iowa,
fourth,
number
the
13.
designated hitter, number 13.
In the air, along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. McGuire leads off of first with 2 away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field, done, on the move, and makes the catch. They leave 1 runner on base, scoreless after 1. So 2 on and 2 out. The designated hitter now at the plate. Swings and sends a laser to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run comes in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 3 innings in the books. 1 out and the base is empty.
Batting, number 13.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. That was a nice swing he put on that one. It really jumped off the bat, and he comes away with the double.
Number 13.
The designated hitter digs in now. On the ground to third, might be 2. Feed to second for 1. On to first. Double play, and that's the inning. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. So 2 down. Next up for the Cubs, number 13.
Number 13.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Out to center. That's back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 out with a runner at second. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 4-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. When a pitcher throws a sinker up in the zone, it can flatten out a bit, which gives a smart hitter an opportunity to do some real damage. He did well there to stay in his mechanics and hammer that one for the homer. 2 outs, base is empty.
Number 13.
There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
And they say he went. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. And that's a base hit. Tyler Callahan getting ready to hit. Right-hander kicks and deals. Base hit. 1 run is in. Coming around third.
Cut it. 2.
Also crosses the plate.
He's out.
Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it
Now
into a
batting,
double.
number 13.
The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch.
Hey, you got that one.
That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. One away, winning run at second.
Number 13.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Smacked out towards right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. That's a hit.
Home, home, home.
Headed for the plate.
Got it, got it. 2-2-2.
Runner scores, and they have the lead. The first baseman will hit next.
Number
He's
13.
already homered in this ballgame. And the
That's a ball.
curveball is down and in.
1-0.
Not even
2 balls,
close
no
there.
strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
right now. Let's
This
go,
is part
kid.
of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. They win it in 12. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. Final score in this game, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are. The first baseman, number 13. Coming off his first AAA homer last game, what a moment for him and his team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, the first baseman, number 13, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Hey, way to drive it, big guy.
That keeps the inning going. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. This one is labeled, and it one-hops the wall. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Now batting,
2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position.
Here you go.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside, so a ball and a strike. Rolls away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. Base hit, center field. 1 run is in. He's in there, and they lead by 4. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Now the third baseman, Davis Wenzel.
Davis Wenzel.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Comes across to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs.
Yeah!
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. That's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. First baseman, number 13, is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Iowa Cubs taking on the Toledo Mud Hens. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Digging in for the Cubs, number 13.
Number 13.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Ball.
And that's ripped to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. It's offline and the run scores. 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Great bat control on that pitch. The knock. Ground ball right side. And steps on the bag for the out. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop.
80. 0-1's the count.
Rips this one to short. Over to first.
Out.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Labeled on the line to center. They limit the damage here. The designated hitter digs in now. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. In the air to left center. This one pretty far back. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. And this one ends with a... Welcome back. Our starter in this one, number 13. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
The second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
In the air, along the left field line. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Jones, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Jace Young. 3 hits last night. A big factor in getting that win.
0-1.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Wogu on the way over. Snags it for the second out. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one
Yep,
misses.
that ball went
and
out.
now 3-0. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Three and one.
Nope,
Couldn't
that's
come up
ball
with
4.
it.
Take your base.
That two-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Baddoo, the runner at first with 2 out. Swings through that one for a strikeout. Through an inning, no score here on the show. The Cubs at the plate
Leading
here in
off
the
for
second
Iowa,
inning.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions,
0-1's
fella?
the count.
He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly to left.
Ball.
One up, one down. Jack Dunn will hit next. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 now.
Nope.
Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Got room.
And that's a foul ball. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the second inning. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
First base.
Had the hitter 1-2, but the hit by pitch puts the runner on. So up next, Andrew Navigato. Struggling in the clutch lately, hitting beneath the Mendoza
ball.
line with teammates in scoring position this month. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, we'll see another. This to third. Shaw. Off balance speed. There's one. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. No runs, no hits. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Mud Hens. Fly Madris. Fly out to center field. The center fielder settles underneath it. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Trey Cruz.
0-1.
Tries to check the swing. Now we look to third. Went around, according to Carl Dixon. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. 2 out. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Jahmai Jones. Struck out swinging the first time. Shoots this one up the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Next up, the designated hitter, Jace Young. Fastball in for a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. He's safe at third, the tying run just 90 feet away. 1-2 now. Now this is lifted to center.
I got it. I go.
And that ends the inning. So 1 hit. Top of the 4th inning with the Cubs at the dish.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. Cruz settles underneath it. And there's one down.
The first baseman.
Welcome back. The Mudhens at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder,
Baddoo, 26 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. This one is in there. Strike 1. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Just missing there. What a take with 2 strikes. In the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in.
Count.
I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Good, patient at bat right there. Maybe that'll help get things going. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Justin Henry Malloy. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Nito, up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. There's 1.
He's out.
And 2 in time to first for the double play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Baddoo on third with 2 out. Grounder to short. Cowles. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Mudhens batting. This pitch misses. Ball 1. Late swing, fouled it off. 1-1 pitch now. That's through there for a strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Blind Madris. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Next pitch, in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is even, 2-2. That's a well-located pitch on a 2-strike count. Savvy placement. This one is labeled. That one is back. Bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And the tying run's at second base with a double. He was all over that one. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. In plenty of time at first. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Baseman, Jemai Jones.
Digging in for the Mudhens, Jemai Jones. 1 for 2.
Oh, and 1.
just misses, and the count is 1-2. Looks like he's pretty vocal with the plate ump after that was called a ball. Not
two.
sure that's going to work out in his favor, though. Here it comes. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Tying run at second base. Bottom half of the fifth. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Number 13.
Ball one.
That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. 2-0. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Young, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Great job so far on the mound, and I think curveballs like that one are a big part of the reason why. Fly ball out to left field. One away. So digging in, Akil Baddoo.
Ball. 1-0.
Foul ball there. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss out in front of that. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Got it. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Over to pick it up. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So another.
Now pitching.
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Keegan Thompson, charged with hanging on to this lead. And now, the designated hitter. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the second inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. Ripped towards third. Throws to first. And now 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The designated hitter, number 13, fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on. The designated hitter now at the plate, making a lot of contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Swinging a high fly ball out to left. 2 down. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, number 13. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. No reason to jump at a strike from a pitcher who's struggling like this. Chances are you'll get another pitch to hit. On the ground, right side, lays out. Oh, it's off the glove! And the throw takes too long to develop, and the batter reaches safely. Man on at first. Next up for the Cubs, number 13. That
Ball,
one misses.
that's inside.
Ball one.
Hey, way to
Line drive.
Let's
That's a
go.
base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle
bat,
approach paying
number
off.
13.
If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. The designated
Ball
hitter
one, no
stands
strikes.
in here, takes ball one low. In the air to left center. It's back. Makes the grab, and there's two away. Had to cover a lot of ground there,
Now
and that's why you take
number
those
13.
extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Here's a fly to left. And two away now. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. So two down. And here's the first baseman. On fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Get out,
Lifted
get
in the air to right center. Makes the grab on the run. Half inning done. The first baseman
Now batting,
getting ready to
number
hit.
13.
Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
No one better. Need you right here.
Ground ball to the
Foul.
right side. And it goes just foul. Triantos at second. Shaw on at first with two away. Right side, Madris. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science.
Ball
one,
inside.
too far inside. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. In the air, out towards right center. Cruz moving under this one. One down. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in the top of the eighth, and now the first baseman, number 13. Now a high fly ball to left center. Leonard should have this one. There's one down. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's... Digging in for the Cubs, number 13. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Wasn't a strike,
1-0.
but the changeup away is well
your turn. Drive
located
in right
here.
here.
He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Dives for the bag.
tag,
Out. Double play. Runner at second here
That
with
is
two
done.
gone.
The
Next
catcher,
up for the
Brian.
Mudhens, Brian Servin.
Servin.
Forward,
Hard
forward,
ground
forward.
ball. Base hit.
Relay forward, relay
And here
forward.
comes the runner. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Now the tag at
Got him,
second, and
stepping
he's
out.
out trying to stretch it into a double. And that retires the side. One run, two hits, no errors, no one left. Runner at
looking
first,
good,
nobody
looking
out.
The batter, number 13.
Counts 1-0.
Fly ball out to right. Badu. And there's one away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Trey Cruz. And the 1-1. Nice stop. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. That's a beautiful bit of work defensively. He dives to stop the ball, then flips to the pitcher covering for the out. That's what they work on all through spring training for plays like that.
Now batting,
no outs,
13.
Runner at first. The first baseman, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
That one pulled foul.
Nope, that's down.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Next pitch inside. 3 balls and a strike. Fly ball down the line. Baddoo drifts towards it. And there's one down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, number 13. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball.
That one is back there. Snags it on the warning track. Time to stretch. The Mud Hens on top here. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance. And they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins. The first baseman, number 13, has been absolutely phenomenal this season. He's turning heads. Top half of the second from Toledo.
The designated hitter, number 13.
That one to first. Slides, but it gets by. And he keeps swinging the hot bat. Some really good games lately. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. The designated hitter takes a ball, standing in for the second time. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. We're in the 4th inning, no score. That one pushed to the left and foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. That's down and away. Great job to see change up out of the hand and lay off it. This one is labeled. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. As that one came off the bat, it sure looked like it had the distance, but the question was whether it would stay fair or if he was out too far in front. Once it bonked off the foul pole, we had our answer, and he got to jog around the bases. The designated hitter stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's out.
Hit in the air, right field. One up, one down. Bases are empty with 2 away. The designated hitter will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. Ripped into the outfield. Reaching try, but can't make the catch. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.